Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to Just Get a Tesla's Monday Musings. I'm going to talk about tyres, if I may, briefly, because the UK is currently covered in quite a lot of ice and snow. So I live up here in northern Aberdeenshire, and it's been minus 10. And I'm not talking overnight minus 10. When my kids were going to school this morning, it was minus 10. It's been colder than that, and you can tell by the amount of ice that's on the vehicles. This isn't what I was planning to do today. I actually have a test drive of a Tesla Model Y Performance in the diary for midday, but I'm not going to do it. There's something about a car with 500 and a bit horsepower that'll do 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds and sheets of ice everywhere, which makes me think it's a bad idea. So I have postponed that test drive, which of course I am going to video and do as a comparison between the Performance, which is bonkers, and my long range, which is bonkers, just to see how they feel. So what I really should be doing is putting winter tyres on the car. And this is something that I've been looking at for a little while. There is a problem. The amount of money that it costs to buy tyres for Tesla. And the reason for that is that they have got a slightly kinky tyre size on the OEM Gemini wheels. So 19-inch wheels, and it's a 255/45 R19. Now, that's not the biggest wheel that I've ever had on a car. So my Volvo S90 had 255/35 R20 wheels, which were frankly too big. The difference is that 255/35 R20 turns out to be easier to get and therefore cheaper than the 255/45 R19s that I need for my Tesla Model Y. So I have had a look at what my options are. But the best option that I can find is to go to ATS Euromaster, where I can find Michelin Pilot Alpine PA4. So it's not even the most up-to-date version of those tyres. I think they're at Pilot Alpine 6 as the most updated ones. And buying 4 of those on a promotion comes out at a nice £828 for 4 winter tyres. Now, okay, the current Hankook Ventus S1 Evo 3 tyres that are currently on the car, they'd come off and you put those back on again in the summer and you rotate them around. The difference is that I don't actually want to spend 828 quid on tyres right now. There's other things I need to spend money on. It's 2 weeks before Christmas. So the other option, of course, is to go with all-season tyres. As I understand it, there are 2 different versions of these. You've got the ones that are basically mud and snow capable, which aren't as good, or you've got proper all-season that can cope with really cold and with snow that have got like a mountain peak on the label. And I can buy a set of those from Costco. Goodyear Vector 4-season SUV tyres in the right size for only £688. But they are all-season tyres, which means you could run those all year round. So I don't see the point in getting those while I've still got life in the tyres that I've got. So what I've done instead is have a bit of a think. How much do I really need to buy new tyres right now? The Outlander was fantastic in the snow on summer tyres. So I ended up being stuck in a blizzard in the Pentland Hills just south of Edinburgh last winter, where a blizzard suddenly came down and everybody on the A68 road got stuck, apart from me and a transit van. And the Outlander was on summer tyres, and we made it through because I think I know how to drive on snow, which is slowly and gently but keep momentum going. But also I think the electric motors, you can put precise amounts of power down, and I think that helped. So what I thought is, if the Outlander coped and summer tyres aren't completely disastrous if you've got electric motors, what about socks? Husky Sumex winter textile car wheel socks things, which are these great big white tyre socks that you put on if you hit an area where you are really struggling for traction. And the reason why I've gone for these ones is that they are not the cheapest of the snow socks where you have to take them off if you've got an interruption in the snow. So what it tells me is that they can be used in areas where you've got some tarmac and some snow. So it's not that the slightest bit of tarmac will completely tear them up, and it tells you not to exceed 30 miles an hour while you are using them. We'll find out whether they're any good or not. Let me know in the comments what you're doing for winter with your Tesla or any other EV, or frankly anything else. Do you go on to winters? Have you got all seasons? Let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. New videos every Wednesday and Saturday, as well as Monday Musings when I actually get to record them. And I will see you very soon on the next one.